Hello, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and share on Twitter. And tweet. Hello, Melanie. Hi, Vegan. Hey, Gail. Hey, Gript. Hey, Mindless. Hey, Feline. Hey, Drama Lynn. Hey, Jeannie. Oh, Jenny, maybe? Jenny. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Demi. Hey, Inner Vixen. Hi, Millie. Hi, Nana. Oh, thanks, Inner Vixen. Hey, Adele. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Griffith. Hey, thank you. No problem. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hello from Seattle. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Stacy. Well, thanks, Mindless Bumblebee. Yes, don't forget to like the live. Demi, you're bored? I think a lot of people are bored. Absolutely, for sure. Kathy, you're on day 23 already? How long are you in lockdown for? Oh, thanks, Feline. I really need to get a haircut, but I don't think that's going to happen for probably like another month or so at this point. Cleaning up a flooded basement. Oh, Sarah, that is not another thing that you need to add to your plate right now. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? No, Feline, I haven't got a haircut yet. I don't know. Sometimes it just looks different depending on how I sleep on it. I don't know. It needs to be cut, that's for sure. I was on 11, then a trip to the emergency room last night, so that puts me back to day 1. Oh, no. I know, I got this, like, jacket. I was like, I need to put on, like, something. I haven't, like, worn this in, like, God knows how long, but I'm like, I'll wear this today instead of a hoodie. We'll switch it up a little bit. I can't get my hair or nails done. Oh, yeah, no. Everyone's stuck at home. I was honestly mindless thinking about just taking my clippers, just going, but I've never done that before. And I feel like if I did it, I'd freak out. Although, you know, if I'm on lockdown for the next 30 days, it's not like anybody would ever notice except for the people who watch my videos. I had to get more art stuff for my son. It was so warm out today that we didn't need our winter coats. It felt like May. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's nice. Like, don't forget, like, if you can step outside, you know, for your sanity, but obviously don't be going like around people if at all possible. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Stacy. Who else is live right now, Stacy? Hey, Zombie. I'm going to cut my own hair if I mess it up, or I'm sure I'll have time to let it grow out. Yeah, exactly. At this point, who knows how long people are going to have to be stuck inside. You could be stuck inside for another like 2 to 3 weeks. At that point, it'll at least grow out a little bit. So then that way, when you do have the ability to go to a hairstylist, you can actually just get it fixed if you mess it up. I saw that, was it Nicole Concilio cut her hair for a TikTok the other day? I think that was who it was. Don't pull a Britney. Hey, Pika. Number 3 guard. I used to do my ex-husbands all the time. Okay. You know, it could be a good possibility. I might just like buzz it all off, you know, just all gone. It's 95 here in Texas, super hot. I wish. It was only like 50 here. Use your clippers. Just be sure to use 2 different sizes. Follow the way your cut is. You'll be fine. All right, good. Thank you, Donna. Don't forget not to say his name. Oh, yes, guacamole. The sharder, the pooper. What else did we call him? The other one's inappropriate, so I can't say that. Don't want to get demonetized because my video from yesterday is still demonetized for some reason. Probably because I said inappropriate favors, and I said a job position that requires you to dance on a pole. So I'm sure that flagged my video for demonetization. So I'm like, whatever. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Jamie Austin. Hey, Shanoa. I'm in bed in pain and my tics are acting up. I have tics in my arms caused by trauma in my armpit. Sick of hitting myself in the face. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Let's pull this up on my phone then. Stop hitting yourself in the face. That's not good. Okay, for some reason, my studio is not connecting to the chat anymore. What if I do pop-out chat? Okay, for some reason, the regular chat didn't work, but the pop-out chat's working. I haven't had a haircut in 4 years since chemo, lost all of it. I'm terrified to cut it. Brain tumor in 2015, almost the 5-year mark on top of asthma and MS. I'm medically complicated AF. Oh, Jamie, that is a lot. Oh, yeah, the couch destroyer. Yes, that's a good one, too. I'm at the point I need to cut, too, and my hair gets stuck in my seatbelt or my armpits and needs cut. Oh, yeah. And then plus when you're pulling it on accident all the time, that can't be fun. Ontario's tightening up immensely. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Skip, how are you? I think it's because people in Quebec who have the virus aren't listening. They're still going out and traveling and affecting Ontarians. Hey, Leanne. Well, yeah, I mean, but Intervixen, that can't be they can't be as bad as the genius people who still decided to go on to spring break down in Florida. Like, I don't know if you saw pictures of that, but literally just, like hundreds, if not thousands of people on the beach, like drinking alcohol off of each other's butts and stuff. And I'm just like, what are you people doing? Like, excuse me. I understand that, you want to, get your money's worth because you paid for this trip. But I mean, younger people are still affected by what's going on. It's not just older people. So these people are supposed to be the future of, the planet. And now it's not giving me high hopes for the future. Oh yeah, vegan. I think I'm going to nickname him Lars the Liquor. How about the toilet liquor getting sick? Yeah. Now my thing is that do we know for a fact that he's actually in the hospital for this reason, or is that just a old picture of him in the hospital, or is he in there for another reason? I mean, it seems pretty fast that he posted that video and then all of a sudden he has the virus. So it looks like the virus might have won. Hey, Champagne. Hey, Nessa. They closed our parks in DC, so we can't even watch Hot Guy Baseball. Oh, no. From social media, or from social distance, of course, it's getting rough. Well, Grip, that is not fun. You should be able to watch Hot Guys Baseball, like, no matter what. Yeah, I think Lars the Licker fits him very well, especially because, the whole ice cream thing too. But he technically like dug his whole hand to that ice cream, but I can't wrap my head around the stupidity that's happening. Me either, Melanie. Me either. That's what I was thinking. Same, he's probably making it up. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if he's making it up. I mean, anything for attention. He got all the backlash from it, and so now he's like, crap, how do I turn this around? But guess what? Like I said, he's been like doing this stuff for, if you looked at his social media on his Twitter, he literally hasn't posted anything really except for when he did that ice cream challenge back in 2018 or was that 2019? Maybe, I think it was 2019. But he literally hasn't really posted anything since then. And then he even went on Dr. Phil and he still has yet to crack 10,000 followers on Twitter. Like, you're on a national TV show and you couldn't have managed to crack 10,000 followers on Twitter. And you're saying the reason that you don't associate with your family is because they don't have enough social media influence for you to talk to them. Pretty sure they probably don't want to talk to you. Let's be honest. Came with my newsfeed that he's also banned from Twitter. Yeah, I saw that too. Good. He doesn't need to be on Twitter. Playing fourth grade teacher doesn't give me hope for the future. It's scary how basic their skills are. Oh no, mindless. That's not good. I thought a couple of the beach partiers were sick with corona. Gail, I haven't heard anything yet, but I would not be surprised at all. Hey, Des, how are you? Hey, Kat. Oh. Good. He needs to be taken off Twitter. He's just dumb. But that's my opinion. I mean, if you don't think he's dumb and you think he's funny, good for you. But I just think he's stupid. But I mean, he didn't even come up with that on his own anyways. There was that other girl who apparently was on Dr. Phil. I don't know who that other girl was. If you guys do, let me know. But apparently the girl that licked the toilet that was on the airplane, she did it. She was the first one that I saw do it. Now, do I know if she technically started it? No. But he's literally just copying other people yet again to try to gain attention, just like with the whole ice cream challenge. Some of the Florida beachgoers do have the virus. I wonder how many people they infected. So irresponsible. Excuse me. Yeah, like there's going to be so many people. And even if they don't get sick with it, they easily have carried it back to their hometowns, to their family, because none of them could go home back to school because most schools are shut down. So they all went home back to their family. So now they're infecting their parents and possibly their grandparents and siblings. So they're just so stupid. 2019 does feel like 10,000 years ago, Angela. I can definitely agree with you on there. My brother lives in Florida and he has me worried for him. Oh, Dromelin, hopefully he's not close to Clearwater. The Florida governor thinks people in New Jersey and New York are a threat to his state. He's a moron. Well, I mean, he is the governor of Florida. I mean, Florida's not known for the best and brightest of people, especially when it comes to the government side of things. Because wasn't there somebody who was running for governor from Florida who just got arrested in a hotel with two gay guys because one of them had a meth overdose and he has a wife and kid at home? Yeah. Oh, Florida. Hey, Bunny. How are you? Oh, thanks for subbing. Supposedly half the people with COVID are asymptomatic. Yeah, like you don't even know if you have it. So people are like, I'm fine. I can go do what I want. It's like, no, sit your butt at home like the rest of us and be an adult. My sister lives in Tallahassee, Florida. She said it's chaotic, crazy bad. I can only imagine. Yeah. I don't understand why they just didn't close the beaches. Yeah, I don't know either. But I mean, if you guys know anything about Clearwater, Florida, it's technically run by Scientologists. So maybe they want everybody to get infected and then they could be like, come to Scientology and we can cure you. I've been off work for like a year, or for like a week, and it feels like a year. I have been off work for a week, but it feels normal to me right now because when I do take vacation time off of work, I always take a 7-day stretch. So for me, it's still like I just feel like I'm on a vacation. But now that we still have like another week to go and possibly even longer, it's probably going to start to then feel a little bit different for me. Most enjoyable live stream. Everyone's so chill. Oh, thanks. Is it Tias? Teas? I'm so done with Florida. Oh, Florida. Florida is like the drama starter of the states. Yeah. 2020 this year, or 2020 says this year is our year. 2019 laughed and said, hold my beer, right? I know people are like, 2019, we're so sorry. Can we have you back, please? He's in rehab now? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. And of course, I waited to the last minute, yeah. I mean, snowboarding is an issue. I can see the fear of people bringing that stuff to the state, but snowbirds should try to go home. Yeah. Okay, that's scary Scientology. Yeah, like I shouldn't say that too much because then they might pop into the chat. Who knows? I didn't know that about Clearwater, but Florida, but it's Florida. Nothing surprises me. Yeah, like there's a whole, like I've watched several documentaries on Scientology just because I watch things like that when I get bored. And pretty much they're trying to like buy the entire city of Clearwater and have that be like a Scientologist city. It's like the mayor from Jaws. You know, I'm all about conspiracy theories, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. Angela, mayor from Jaws, good reference. Yeah. Yeah, can we get like a rewind back to 2019? I would take that. I would definitely take that. I'm loving not having to socialize with people. Right, Gail? Take a little bit of time to yourself, relax, and be like, get out of my business. But the bad thing is that, you know, since people have all this extra time, they're just spending it online and fighting with each other. Can we have 2019 back? I agree. 2019 was where it was at. We didn't know what we were missing until 2019 left us and we decided to go for 2020. You know, we thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side with 2020, but boy, were we wrong. Scientology has me blocked only because I like to tweet from the around. Oh my God, you said you liked one tweet, so you got blocked? That's just crazy. Same, I've been training for isolation for years by choice, right? Well, I just saw a tweet from Shane Dawson where he tweeted out a picture of him from like, I think he said 7th grade. He's like, I've been isolating myself since 7th grade or staying inside since 7th grade. So he's ready for this. Batman's awesome. He has us. He's not allowing to just give us belly rubs. Oh, okay. James Charles does not want 2020 back. And true mindless. James Charles is probably one of the only people who does not want 2019 back. I could definitely agree with you there. At least maybe like not the month of like April, May. I mean, I'm sure he'll take any other time period in 2019, but probably not April or May. It also sucks because now we have to do all of our coursework at home. Never thought I would say I was going to miss the college. Yeah. And then on top of that, you're like responsible for getting up and actually like doing it. And there's no one holding you like, okay, it's time to go to class. And then you go and you sit there and you listen because that's what you have to do. Now you have to like sit at home, listen or watch lectures online, stuff like that. So it's just like, my sleep schedule is so bad for some reason. I went to bed about 6 this morning, set my alarm for noon, trying to get myself up. I couldn't get up. Just retweeted my video from yesterday, posted on the community page, and then ended up falling back asleep, woke back up at like 3, fell back asleep, and it literally woke up at 5:10. So I've been awake for a whopping hour so far today. So I really got to get my sleep schedule back on track. Exactly. And I thought 2019 was bad, right? Mm-hmm. Let me preface, I don't want people to die, but this was labeled like boomer killer, and I've been seeing people in their 30s and 40s dying. Yeah, Angela, I don't know where that came from. I think it's because everyone was saying that it was affecting a lot of older people because their immune system isn't as strong. But I mean, your immune system doesn't, excuse me, always technically deal with age. You can be 70 and have an immune system of like a 40-year-old. So I don't know. People just like to like make labels and stress people out and freak people out all the time. I don't really understand it, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Yes, vegan. I did watch James's new video. I thought it was okay, but I was really hoping there was going to be like a little bit more, like maybe he was going to give Adam a makeover, then Adam was going to turn him into him, but it was just Adam turning James into like or James turning Adam into like a more subtle version of Rosa. Summer is canceled, Champagne. I can definitely agree. There is no summer. And I bought my like pass for the water park. Like now I don't think I'm ever going to be able to use it. Uh, 2019 is not going away quietly. I heard people all ages. Yeah. I went to bed at 6:30 this morning. I really have much up at 9:30 so I could talk to my mom who lives in South Georgia. Has to go to dialysis clinic because they have not got her equipment for home yet. Oh, Jamie, so you were probably tired. A 12-year-old's on a ventilator. That's so sad. Making 40 sound old. Dramalyn, I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm getting close to that 40 mark too. Oh yes. I didn't know that. Was shocked. Jeffrey commented. Yeah. Hey, Musique. I'm doing good. How about you? Google hates my southern accent. What about it? Oh, you're talk to text. I hate that I don't get notifications. Oh, I'm sorry, Tempest. It's all Google. It's not me. I'm sorry. Hey, but welcome to the chat, Tempest. The senior kids are very disappointed and may not get a ceremony. Yeah, I mean, if anything, they'll probably do like an online ceremony where they can all like watch from home. But at this point, I doubt that they're going to. I doubt that a lot of places are even going to be able to go back to school, because since we literally just started like all of this like recently, like if you look at China, it took them like about 3 months before they got everything under control. And we literally just started taking action on this really in the past like couple of weeks. So, I mean, I feel like we got another 2.5 months of this, honestly. Donna, don't you be blaming this on us. Oh my God, I have the hiccups. I'm so sorry. I know YouTube needs to get together. I know. They even like demonetized my last video. And I'm like, get it together. Oh yeah, Gail, that's on my list of topics to talk about today. I heard some of the great ideas, like parading in the cars through towns with seniors. Oh yeah, like they could all get in their cars and just like drive through the town and like wave at people down Main Street or something. I don't know. I guess this means everyone's proms are canceled. Sad for the kids, but I bet the parents are happy to save that coin. True, Elizabeth. The amount of money that people spend on prom is just crazy. Plus, like the promposals now that people do. My home is following the 3-month guidelines. We aren't chancing it. Yeah, good idea. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand. Like, I understand if you have to go to work because you have to, because your work is still open and you need the money. Absolutely. I'm not saying that, don't go to work, because if you can, and you should, because you have to be able to pay your bills, especially with all these places that are laying people off without pay. I honestly think that there needs to be some kind of government step in that says, no, you have to pay these people. You can't fire them because you're closing. And I saw somebody tweet that was saying, everyone tells people who are living paycheck to paycheck that they should have, several months of money saved up for emergencies or for a layoff. And yet businesses can be down in sales for 2 weeks and they're on the brink of bankruptcy. Like, how does your business not have enough money saved up to be able to survive something like this? You're, making billions of dollars a year, and yet your business can't survive a dip in sales for 2 weeks. Maybe your CEO doesn't need to be getting paid $50 million a year if that's the case. But that's how I see it anyways. Hey, Bree, how are you? Hey, Marilyn. All right, just catching up in the chat. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, so what's on my list today? Well, we already kind of discussed Lars the Licker. He was one of my topics for today. But yeah, I don't know if I honestly believe that he has, what's going around. I'm not going to say it because I don't need to get this demonetized as well. It probably already is. But I feel like he got his test results extremely fast when it's like my coworker who had to go get tested. It took her 7 days to get her results back. And he's already been tested and tested positive. Sorry, but you're not one of the Kardashians. I don't think that your test results would have came back that fast, let alone he probably wasn't even showing symptoms. So if he did go and get tested, why are you getting symptoms why are you getting tested if you're not showing symptoms? And if you try to say, oh, well, I was possibly exposed because I licked a toilet, I'm sure they would have said, just get out of here, go away. I got tested yesterday and I haven't got the results back. It's not like it was a quick strep test. I had to call my doctor, get an excuse, fax to the ER, and let them know I was on my way. We'll see, still have symptoms. Yeah, like, it's not something that they turn around and give you the results back in 5 minutes or 10 minutes like a strep test. The only good reason for HL to stay open is sell fabrics and supplies for masks for and Angela, I don't even know if they should stay open. They should take the stuff that they need to make those masks and stuff and give it to and turn around, make them themselves and give them to hospitals. I think that they're just literally trying to stay open and sell it, turn a profit. So that way people will buy the product, take it home and make the masks for them and donate them. I don't know. I don't think that they should be open, but that's just me. I mean, they'll close on a Sunday because of religious beliefs and not have to supply people with healthcare to be able to get birth control, but they're staying open because of this. I don't know. Sounds a little suspicious to me. We're short at masks and gloves at my job. Yeah, I think that they should, take their products and use them to turn them into masks and not expect people to do it. I think that that's what they should do to help, turn their reputation around, because I don't think highly of Hobby Lobby. I do not go there if I don't need to. Tattooists and salon owners should donate their unused masks to hospitals, etc. I agree. I feel bad for grocery store workers because they typically aren't paid too well and on the front lines. Yeah, Feline. I went to the store on Monday because I was like, let me get a few more things because I feel like something's gonna happen. And like our store wasn't busy. There was people there, which was good, but I mean, not a lot of stuff was sold out either, so that's good. The only thing that was finally sold out was the toilet paper finally, and again, hot dog buns. There's no hot dog buns, and people must be hoarding hot dogs. I don't get it. Hey, Smudge, thanks so much. I know Michaels has done online pickups. Freight Harbor is donating all the masks and gloves to local hospitals. Well, that's good. Or treated well at that. People treat them like crap. Yeah. Thankfully, there was like nobody rude at the grocery store when I was, because if there was, I probably wouldn't have been very nice back to them. Hot dogs are cheap and easy for kids to prepare. Yeah, that's true, Marilyn. I mean, the fact that I eat hot dogs because they're easy to prepare and, it's not that hard makes a lot of sense. No bread, period, or water. Oh, Elizabeth, we had tons of like bread, like regular bread and like hamburger bread or hamburger buns, but no hot dog buns. People having barbecues with lots of people, right? I would not be surprised if people were having like family get-togethers and like grilling out right now. Hot dogs. Maybe they watched Spencer Confidential on Netflix of the guy only eating hot dogs. I haven't seen that one. Hoarding toilet paper is stupid. I agree. There's no reason to hoard toilet paper. I don't know what is wrong with people. No word on whether we'll be able to go back next week or not. I know, like, I'm still waiting to hear back. We're supposed to reopen on is it the 29th? Let me pull up a calendar here. We're supposed to reopen up on the 30th, but as of right now, there's no no word of whether or not that's still going to happen. I feel real bad for grocery workers. They have to act like police on top of everything else, right? Like people get into fights at stores and it's just insane. For some reason, there's no chicken, but every other kind of meat. Yeah, Elizabeth, the only thing at my store that was being limited, you could buy as much toilet paper as you wanted, as much like hand like sanitizers, disinfectant wipes as you wanted. The only thing that they were limiting was ground beef to 2 pounds per person. I'm like, you're limiting food for people to buy, but yet you don't care that people are like stockpiling up on like other necessities that they need, like toilet paper and stuff. Like, I don't understand that. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Lindsay. Charmin has 3 factories turn out a million rolls each day. Where's the freaking toilet paper? I don't know, vegan. I don't know. Like, I'm sure like it like pops in and pops out real quick, because then you have people who go like, buy the entire store out. Like I said, I hope these stores put up a policy that they're like, nope, you cannot return toilet paper, you cannot return hand sanitizers, you cannot return disinfectant wipes. All of that's yours. Now you're stuck with it. Hand sanitizers, cleansers, and proxies are all sold out, and people are permitted to only pick up 1 item per household in my area. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Like, you shouldn't need more than you shouldn't take more than you actually need. It's just insane. Saturday's supposed to be 81, already thinking about a cookout, but with friends, I've been around since the start of this. Yeah, mindless, that's totally fine. I can see that. I haven't seen fresh chicken since since this whole thing began. Oh, yeah, like my store wasn't out of any meat. They were just like saying you couldn't get any ground beef, so that's super weird. I see stories people stab each other in grocery stores over a case of bottled water. Yeah, that was insane. We have plenty of chicken, no beef. I mean, maybe it's just like an area thing. Maybe like this part of the country is selling more chicken than beef. I don't really know. Our stores have seniors only time. Oh, that's good, Sarah. I think stores like that are awesome. We're at a TP rice, cereal, butter, noodles, nearly all the soup and the meat was gone. Oh, that was the other thing I couldn't find was SpaghettiOs, which now that I'm saying this out loud, hot dogs and SpaghettiOs, again, two of the easiest things to cook. I seriously eat like a child. No, I didn't say Siri. I did not say Siri. One option is Tea Steakhouse on. Did not say Siri. Oh. Vegan, what did you do to Tempest? Did you hit the wrong button on accident, Vegan? I accidentally deleted the comment. Oh, jeez. Well, she should be able to come back, I think, right? Oh, here, unhide user. Okay, Tempest, you should be able to chat again. There you go. Okay. I was like, oh no, what did I miss? Let's see here. Oh, we got a tweet from James Charles. It's funny opening my Twitter notifications and watching people quote my tweets saying rude things, desperately trying to get a viral tweet. Oh, what is going on with James Charles, you guys? All Chef Boyardee here is gone. Yeah, weird. It's so weird. I wasn't able to get what I normally buy, but I don't want to cook it. Oh, any kind of meats, fresh or frozen. All stores have a no return policy going forward for the next couple of months because it can save on plastic for days. Well, that's good. They said here in Chattanooga Mayor, so we'll likely shut down for everything unless lifted by Easter. That means no Easter with my 3 grandkids or the 2 that are pregnant. Oh, well, I mean, if they're pregnant, it'd be best for them not to be around anybody to begin with, I think, anyways. But I mean, I'm not a doctor, so that's just, my opinion. But mod abuse, right? Mod abuse. Vegan, you're going to be put into a timeout if you don't behave yourself. Alien said that area differences are weird and fascinating. Yeah. I think that she just accidentally hit delete when she was like scrolling through. She didn't mean any harm. I'm sorry. James tells me blocked. Dramalyn, what did you do to James to be blocked? Jeez. Hey, American Princess. You can make SpaghettiOs at home. Oh, I can make SpaghettiOs at home? Well, Vegan, do you think that I have the ingredients to be able to make SpaghettiOs at home? Let's think about that. But if you know how to make SpaghettiOs at home, you let me know. Live drama that happens. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. So addition to the flood in my basement, my Smoky Glow PR package came today. So yeah. Oh, well, that's good, Sarah. At least some happiness to go on top of your basement flooding. Oh, Dramalyn, you're right. Vegan did do a video on making SpaghettiOs, I think. SpaghettiOs are vegan or Feline. I love SpaghettiOs. You back off my SpaghettiOs. Did Jeffree Star say that his relationship with Nate was fake? American Princess, I don't think I saw anything like that. There's like a tweet or something that came out? I know that he updated his description box of his video saying that that car has always been his and was never Nate's. It was just like a surprise. Those Rosa pot pies are really gone for some reason. I found some for my stepdad. Oh yeah. I mean, I think anything frozen that you can just throw in the oven is gonna always go fast. James got mad at me for liking a tweet he didn't like. Oh, the childishness of people. Oh, they worked at Walgreens at the pharmacy and tech, though. Will not let her stop working. I spaced out the word just in case you don't get monetized. Oh. Jeffree Star said the whole giving Nate car thing. Jeffree Star said his whole giving Nate the car was an act. It was always his. Oh, Gail, how old is your nephew? Let me pull up the video. I'll read the. Oh God, I have so many comments I have to reply to. Let's see here. Oh, I think it was. It must have been in a tweet. I thought it was on the video where he basically just said that the car was always his. Which, I mean, technically, it was. I mean, Jeffree said he bought. Jeffree said the car he bought was fake. Well, I don't think that the car was fake, but I mean, I think that giving it to Nate, it wasn't technically his. It was still Jeffree's, but he was just letting him use it, I guess. That came out. I posted on Dawson's video he posted before you live that Drama Investigator has a YouTube channel. Just watched her. She has all the tea on that. Okay. I was surprised. Nate was like, what happened to my other car? I love that car. Right? He just like woke up and like went outside and the car was gone. Oh, thanks, Donna. Yes. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, yeah. He said that he was straight fake. So what else is fake? I'm sure Jeffree bought everything in that relationship. Oh, yeah, Angela, for sure. Supposedly Nate got him some new girlfriend from Twitter, I think. Ooh, interesting. If you give a gift as a gift, it isn't yours, even if you bought it. That's very true. I can agree with that. But if your name is on the title of the car, did you technically ever give that as a gift? That's the touchy thing. Just like I'm sure that if Jeffree's name is on the deed to the house in Michigan, it's technically not Nate's or his family's, even though he's letting them live there. So if your name's not on it, it's technically not yours, whether you give it to somebody either, unfortunately. That's what I think anyways. Just for such a jerk. I just watched that video where he went on and on like he bought that for Nate. Oh, I wonder if that video is still up. If you go back to the video where he gets him the new car. He has a new girlfriend on Instagram. Ooh. Is there proof about the new girl allegedly on Drama Investigator's YouTube channel? I love Drama Investigator. He posted pics of him at the beach. Ooh. Legally, nope. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if Jeffree's coming out with this. Oh, yeah. She gets it and she gets it hard. What, Jamie? Who? Huh? Yeah, I mean, it's all about the legal documents, unfortunately. All right, let's go to Nate's Instagram. Did she post videos of them on Instagram? Because there's none on his Instagram. Jeffree said it was straight up fake content. The car was always his. Oh, okay. Yes, the video is still up. I saw it on Reddit. He retitled the car video. Bree, did he retitle the most recent car video where he went to go pick it up when it was pink, or the one that he bought? The one when he bought it for Nate. No, she did. He didn't. Oh, vegan. I don't know who she is, so I don't know how to find her. Let's see here. Oh God, let's see. So, oh, and he changed the title. Did you guys see that too? The new title is "Pretending to Surprise My Ex-Boyfriend with His Dream Car." It's like, ugh. He went back and set that way up. Like, ooh. It's been speculated that's why Jeffree hasn't been in the best headspace, because that he's in a relationship with somebody else now, vegan. Okay, so in the description of the video, he took all that out because that's not in the video description anymore. So I'll have to find a screenshot of that or something. He had a pic of him, Nate, and a pic of the girl in the same spot that he was. They follow one another. Oh, those internet sleuths, I tell you, they find everything. I love that you guys are on top of all the hot tea. This community can be toxic for sure, but I still love that you love it in you all. Oh, well, thanks, Muskew. Musky? No. Why can I never pronounce your name? My brain's not functioning today. Musique. There we go. Musique. Musique. Yes. Okay. Miss Q, whatever. You know, sometimes my brain likes to work backwards. The quarantine has made nosy Twitter. Or the quarantine has made nosy, and Twitter is a horde of all drama. Oh, Gail, it's always been that way. Yes, because of this girl. Yeah, he changed that. I don't think he should. I don't think it should be surprised that Nate would go back to women. I'm honestly, you guys, waiting. I'm just gonna say I'm waiting for like Nate and James Charles to hook up. Just saying. Just waiting. I'd love to see Jeffree with Garrett. I mean, it could be a possibility. Oh, thanks, Angela. See, domestic partnership laws are set up pretty good. It should be interesting. Excuse me. Nate and James Charles isn't happening. Why do you think that? Well, I mean, Jeffree said that Nate said that James wasn't allowed to come over to the house when they got into like their big fight. Do we know if honestly it was Nate that said that he didn't want Jeffree around, or do you think that maybe possibly Nate was talking to James a little bit too much because of all that, you know, drama? But James showed those messages between him and Nate's brother, Zach, and there was nothing in between there, like going back and forth. There was a couple messages, but that was it. So, I mean, you always have like when you have just one person saying like, "Oh, this is his," like Nate said that he didn't want James over. Well, just because Jeffree is saying that, does that mean that that's actually what Nate said? You know, that's just what what my mind goes to. Like, if you tell somebody like you don't want to hang out with who's being, nicer to your friend, but you don't want them to be friends, you'd be like, oh, well, Sarah doesn't want you to come hang out with us anymore because she doesn't like your vibe. So sorry, you can't come, even though it's you that doesn't want them to come with. Like, pass the blame onto somebody else. I doubt it was because Nate was talking to James too much. I mean, you never know. I never put anything past anybody. I always question everything, I always look into things way more than what they should be, and my mind just goes crazy like that. Gene and Jeffrey both love attention in the spotlight too much to share that attention. We only see cherry pick DMs. Exactly. Like, I mean, nobody has the full story unless you see all the conversation. So you never know what could really happen. Or maybe, who knows? James and Jeffrey will end up together. Feline, it is Mio Strawberry Kiwi. I overanalyzed too. I think that's a bad thing. Oh, that's Jeffrey's video. What am I playing? Go back. Okay. Oh, Jamie, what do I need to start saying at the beginning of my video? Let's see here. The ego. No. James Jeffrey, never too much for the same energy there. I mean, you never know. I always say never say never. Never say never. He's drinking. I know vegan, it's water. Well, technically, it's water with something in it, but I've gone through like a whole thing. I've been drinking it like nonstop instead of drinking pop. I literally just had the first time that I had a soda in like 5 days was yesterday when I was eating some chips. All the attention. I wouldn't be surprised if they pretended to start a flirt/fling. It could be. You never know. That's all legend for entertainment purposes only. Oh, yeah. I always say in my opinion all the time. And then if I'm really worried about getting sued, I'll say allegedly. Nate is probably tired of not having a say in anything, including his own personal life. Jeffrey, way or no way. I would honestly suck. It'd be the world at your fingertips. Yeah, that's true, Mindless. I could see that, like, where if you're like, oh, I want to go do this, and somebody's like, well, how are you going to pay for it? Because I ain't paying for it. So, I mean, I don't know what their relationship was, so I'm not saying that that's what it was like, but I mean, I could see that some people would use that as a way to control somebody else in a relationship. No, I don't know anything. Let's be honest. I know nothing. Oh, thanks, Angela. Yes, it's still water. I gave it soda 2 years ago. Yeah, I think I probably get a lot of extra calories from soda that I don't need. I got to get my summer body ready. That's not going to happen because there's not going to be a summer, but, I'll pretend anyways. I'm a fan of the black cherry with caffeine, or with caffeine, with caffeine. What did I get? I did get the fruit punch one, and then I got the green thunder one as well, but I didn't get the black cherry. I'll have to try the black cherry one next. The relationship reminds me of Liberace and Scott Thornton. Didn't think about that, but because I want to know about the Destiny allegations. Do you talk about that in part 3? So part 3 was just the drama, like fight back and forth between Nikki Dustin and Nick that happened on Twitter. I think after 5 years, it would get tiring, especially when the newness wore off. Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, when you're taking these trips everywhere and you're doing all this other stuff, like, I don't know, I can see it still being entertaining at the same time, because you're always going somewhere new and like seeing new places and doing new things. And you wouldn't be able to get the fast food, right? Vegan. I know. Like, I got a lot of stuff in my freezer's actually full for the first time since I've lived in this place, and I've been at this place for, what are we in now? 2020. 4 years. I've never filled the freezer, but it's completely full of stuff. And so is my pantry. Like, I got a lot of canned stuff that I can, open and cook and eat. And like a reasonable adult. I don't have an overabundance. I'll definitely probably have to get some stuff in like another 2 weeks or something, but summer sucks anyways. Dustin, Nick, Tea Time have all been talkative this week. Yeah, but I think that they're always super talkative, though. Let's be honest. I think it's crazy that the new thing is having an OnlyFans account so you can be naked or get freaky. Everybody's jumped on this train. Well, Elizabeth, I mean, it's another form of income. If people want to pay to see that stuff and they want to put that stuff out there, good for them. I don't think I would. I mean, I shouldn't say never, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if people choose to do that, they choose to do that. To each their own, I guess. It's money's money. And if you want another form of income, then I guess that works for you. It's all the allegations are being helped to cover up. And some of the allegations you were being helped and were affiliated with Dustin and Nick, right? You're another channel that, like, you're their channel that covers smaller channels. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is there a video about that somebody made? But I know that people are saying that I'm on their payroll and like, whatever. I put out what I want to put out and I say my opinion and what I want to say. No one sways my opinion. I'm 35 years old. I'm a full-fledged adult. I have an opinion and I voice that. And if that's not what you agree with, then you don't agree with it. Sorry. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you can't disagree with somebody in a respectful manner, then that speaks more to your character than it does to the person that you are not agreeing with. And that's just the way that it is. All about the Benjamins. Get that money. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if anybody wants to see that. Let's be honest. I would if someone would pay. There you go. Right. Would you think that people would have limits? Yeah. I mean, some people are like, super comfortable with themselves and it doesn't matter. To them, it's, whatever. Oh, Feline, thank you. Diverse streams of income. It does beat an MLM, that's for sure. Got to get that payroll check. Your OGs know that you're always fair. I know, right? I got bills to pay. I need that payroll check. I love Nick Dustin. I've never heard any of Tea Time. I never even heard of Tea Time Till the Drama. I don't watch them personally, but he's not. Bruce takes it up for both sides in that aspect. Yeah, like, I'll agree with people that don't agree with me, and I will disagree with people that agree with me. And it's just the way that it goes. Right, Gail? I know. I've already made the payroll status, apparently. Who cares if I were in your shoes, I'd do the same thing, report on the drama, but still be cordial. Yeah, like, you don't have to be rude about things when you're in an argument with people and then go attack them. Like, that's just too much for me. Like, I don't care. Like, go ahead, attack me, do what you want. Like, I'm not going to be having this back and forth. I report on people who have this back and forth. I'm not going to spend the energy having it myself. James is still tweeting. Sorry, what is going on? Hey, Beauty with Jamie, how are you? 100. I agree with you 100, and I didn't think like that at all. But you did avoid the question there. Wait, what? I avoided a question. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I'm a fan of yours. Sorry, I'm late. Okay. Who nobody should want to see this guacamole guy. And yeah, he's killing it on OnlyFans. Yeah, I mean, he is one of the top creators on the entire platform. Like, he's in like the top 0.1% of all creators. Mindless, I'm a Leo. Foxy actually dream of being level and fair balanced, right? Oh, Fox News. It is okay to agree to just, yeah, I agree. Like, not everybody's going to have the same opinion. I want to be quite here clear. I'm absolutely not saying that you're on anyone's payroll. Oh, no, like, but people are already saying that I am, but it is what it is. Some of us self-isolators have been doing this for years, but it's crazy how now that everyone is stuck inside makes them see how much they miss it out in the world. After all this, I definitely want to get out more, right? I know people are like, let me out. But then, like, when they're allowed to go out, they're like, I don't want to go anywhere. Oh, thanks, Melanie. Thanks for the super chat. She said, thank you for your quarantine time. Oh, I love the little play on words there, Melanie. Yeah, I saw a meme where someone's like, adults do the exact opposite of what they want. Like, you tell them to, they're allowed to always go outside and they just sit at home and Netflix and chill. And the second you tell them to stay inside, they say, it's my right to go lick anything that I want. Like, okay, what's this avocado called in here? You can call him like the guacamole guy, the couch destroyer, whatever you want. We just don't call him out by name because every time we call him out by name, he comes out with another video or something. Just a yes or no, whether you're affiliated or being helped by Nick and Dustin. That was the question. No, like, do I talk to them? Like, stuff like that. Yeah, like we've had conversations back and forth, but they're not like helping me. If they choose to share any of my videos or retweet anything that I say, that's on them. I'm not asking them to do anything. They're adults like I am. They choose to do what they want. I'm a Leo too. Oh, it's like a Leo party in here. 3 Leos. He needs to say it officially, and when he says it, excuse me, poop always goes down. Is what I meant by avoiding the question. Okay. I think people went to Nick out of curiosity and were surprised. Oh, are you talking about his OnlyFans? But hey, I mean, he's charging like $29.99 a month or something. I know he was running a special where it was like $14.99 a month, but he was still getting a lot of people subscribing at $29.99 a month. And I'm like, I don't even pay for Netflix anymore, and that's $9.99. And you expect me to pay $29.99? And let's be honest, Netflix has way more content than you do. Just saying. Oh, this chat's got to stop jumping around. Let's see here. The Couch Destroyer, that's perfect. Right, the Couch Destroyer. Gemini, Scorpio. Oh, and shares and retweets aren't helping in my opinion. My idea of helping is someone giving someone exclusive receipts or major tier advice. Oh no, they have not sent me any receipts or screenshots or anything. Everything that I've got for my video, I have gone back in and screenshotted. If anybody has sent me any kind of screenshot, I will either credit that on the actual video or down the description of the video. So no, they have not sent me anything or given me any exclusive tea or anything like that. So Sagittarius. When he said it. Oh, sorry, vegan. I will not say it again. Sometimes when I read it out loud, I'm not thinking, and it just happens. Sagittarius surprise. Oh, surprise in a good way on Nick. I talk about like for his OnlyFans. I'm assuming people gotta be liking his content if they're going to subscribe for it for like $30 a month and staying. Just saying. Heaven forbid you get along with people, right? I know it's Twitter. No one's allowed to get along on Twitter. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I love the Netflix comparison, right? I know. I don't even pay $9.99 a month for Netflix Actually, I think it's only $7.99 if you only have the regular HD and the one device allowed at a time. I think it's only $7.99, and I don't even pay that. Oh, Musique, I don't know any of that besides just Leo. I don't know. I've never looked into any of that. Tempest, I heard that was correct as well, yes. Exactly, I ain't paying that much for no one's content, no way. I don't care how naked they may be. Well, from what I understand, he is fully naked. But yeah, like $30 a month, I'm no. Nope. Tea time when yesterday's video was so passive aggressive and definitely rude was for no reason. I don't know what that live was about. Tempest. Mindless. I believe she's talking about the Couch Destroyer. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep burping. Better bring the price way down because there's always free nudity ever. Yeah, Amber, that's what I was thinking when he brought it out and said that it was going to be $30 a month. I'm like, who's going to be paying $30 a month for this? But I mean, people are. Like, I have no idea. To each their own. I mean, I'm not going to judge somebody if they want to go give him money and check him out. That's all on them. Good for them. They have been in the past 420. Hopefully going forward, yeah. I don't want to see that, right? I mean, not everybody does, but some people do. To me, you absolutely cleared up that rumor that I didn't believe in the first place. I appreciate you, fully support you. And I mean, that's just, some people, say it's true. Some people say it's false. I mean, everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, but that's me, Well, we can't be friends anymore. Then if I can't be friendly on Twitter, Drama Lynn, you better clean up your Twitter act, otherwise it's going to go down. I'm going to have to expose you next. I like getting on with everybody. Apparently, that's against SM law or something. What's SM law? Oh, social media law. Jeez. Wow. I give up cable too. I went to Hulu Live. It's still like $60 a month for everything, but my cable alone for like not including internet was like 120, and then there's another 70 on top of that for internet. So I'm saving $60 a month by not having cable. Scorpio. We chose Disney Plus over Netflix. I know. I really is thinking about getting Disney Plus, but I know if I get Disney Plus, I'm not going to do anything for like a week. Actually, I should get Disney Plus free trial right now, because then I can watch all of my Disney movies that I haven't been able to watch in a while, and then I'll be good. I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Amber. Wait, no, who said that? Thank you, Angela. Not $30 a month naked, right? I'd pay $30 not to see the naked Couch Destroyer. Hey, well, thankfully for you, you don't have to pay anything to not see it. So you save yourself $30. Dark Twitter for lots of free. Yeah, that's true. Mindless, so you can get lots of free stuff on there. Especially now that people have nothing else to do. I bet OnlyFans creators have been loving this. Oh yeah, I'm sure. People can't go outside. People can't, meet up with people for some fun. So now they're like, you know what? I kind of always wanted to see what this person might look like with no clothes on. So I'm going to go ahead and just subscribe to their OnlyFans and call it a day. No judgment. Especially, yeah, no judgment, none at all. I'm just too cheap for all that. Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, $10 a month for Netflix right now ain't doing it for me. I gave it all up and sent Miss TV as you didn't miss TV as much as you thought you would, Gail. There's nothing on TV nowadays. Yeah, and I mean, right now, let's be honest, like, is there even going to be anything on TV for later on in this year? Because there's no shows that are being produced. The only show that's probably still being produced right now is Survivor, and that's because they're trapped on an island. Like, everything else, I don't think that they can actually go out and produce. Expose me, I dare you. Oh, Dramalyn, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I'm going to show people those arts and crafts that you've been doing. Yeah, social media. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. A whole video on Arts and Crafts Monday. The scandal of it all. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to be like, ooh, I can't believe that she did these arts and crafts. Disney Plus is awesome. I got rid of Netflix for it. I might have to check out Disney Plus then. I get the feeling that they're complicated, not clear cut. People on social media make things so black and white, us versus them, either and or. It's reductive. I can agree with you there. Like, the fact that everyone's always like, you need to pick a side, or we're not going to talk to you, or how dare you agree with what that person said, or it's like, why are you not allowing people to think for themselves? Like, that's the one thing that I'll never get about people and their arguments on social media. Everybody is allowed to have their own mind and their own opinion. Like, don't try to force your opinion on somebody else. Better money than YouTube. Clutter, are you talking about OnlyFans? I know that Trisha makes way more money on OnlyFans than YouTube. Are Nick Snyder and Dustin getting naked on OnlyFans? Elizabeth, yes, they both have OnlyFans as well. I'm going to say this is that it's good to have a friend who has a really well-cultured plex, or well-curated plex. I have all the services. There are a ton of shows that you can't get. I also have cable, but that's so expensive. Yeah, if you can get rid of the cable, get rid of the cable. Like, that's why I got Hulu Plus, because I'm able to get my live local channels on there. Plus, then you also have access to like all of their library of media and stuff like that. So, and if you have Hulu Plus, you can actually like do a Disney package on top of that with it too. The Disney Plus package. It's more expensive to get rid of cable, though, and have good internet speed. Oh, well, that's no fun. I get the best lives. I always feel so included in everyone. Chats are so awesome. Always look forward to lives. Oh, well, thanks, Brianna. I would pay the same if I streamed cable or did cable, because I can only get Xfinity internet, and that's $99 a month by itself. Ooh. Yeah, like, I hate the fact that like cable companies are able to like control both the internet and your cable TV. I don't understand why that hasn't been split up yet, because they're technically two different services, and that same service shouldn't be monopolized by one company in an area. They should have to be two separate companies. But that's my opinion anyways. Big Brother Canada shut down its production. The only thing that sucks is not seeing any of the new episodes. Oh no. Of Letterkenny. Oh, I don't know what Letterkenny is. Disney Plus is amazing. You can agree with some behavior and disagree with other behavior. Yeah. Can we all just get along on social media? Well, Intervixen, if we all got along on social media, then my channel wouldn't have any content. I mean, would the world be a nicer place? Absolutely. But is it going to happen? Probably never. So, Trisha. Oh, Trisha. What Trisha subject did you want to talk about, vegan? I totally agree with you. Don't have to pick a sides. I don't believe in that pick a side mess. Everyone can choose to be nice to her. Exactly. Trisha will get naked anywhere. It's true. She would. But you know what? Go, Trisha. You do it. Where's that? Oh, let's see. We don't have cable variant. Hulu Plus still has commercials, though. Yeah, well, I contacted them about that, and they said that the reason that they have commercials on some things is because they're legally required to, because that network or whatever does not allow their content to be streamed without commercials. So it's super annoying, but a lot of the stuff, though, that you watch doesn't have commercials, as long as it's not like super current. Usually if I watch something like a couple of days after it's premiered and I go back and I watch it, there's no commercials in it. Cable internet for me is $200. No, thank you. Oh God, I am like not catching up with this chat here. My mom at college said that home from dialysis, I had to take that call. Okay, well, Jamie, I'm glad that she's back home. And switch to Starry Internet's flat $50 a month compared to $70 plus for Comcast. Well, good. The cheaper, the better, as long as it works, anyways. Why did no one tell us how much it sucks to be an adult and pay bills? Right? I know. It's a Canadian show that makes fun of Canadian stereotypes. You're right. You wouldn't have any content. Call your mom if you don't live with her. Yes. Yes. Call your parents, call your mom, call your brother, call your sister, call your dad, call your grandparents. Make sure they're all doing okay. I just like the concept of us versus them. That's how I feel in Twitterland. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I understand that people aren't going to like each other, but when you jump on that like hate bandwagon of like, I don't like you because you don't like this person, then you're allowing somebody else to control your thoughts and your narrative. And I mean, we're all adults. Have your own thoughts. Like, that's just how I see it. But I mean, if you choose to do that, that's your choice. I don't understand Trisha Paytas. I don't understand Trisha Paytas at all either. But I mean, she's been everywhere. She's, you know, identified as a man, identified as a person of color, identified as a gay man, bisexual, a chicken nugget. I mean, I don't even know if Trisha understands Trisha at this point, or she is doing the best troll job of ever, like of anybody ever, and has been doing this for the past, like what, 13 years? I feel like she knows exactly what she's doing, but that's just my opinion. I still like Trisha. I can't seem to stop. I mean, you know, sometimes there's just like a train wreck that's going on that you can't help but watch. I mean, a lot of people are not agreeing that she has DID, so we'll see what's going on. And she said that, you know, she hasn't trolled anybody for years, but a lot of those trolling videos that I just listed off are not from that long ago. I don't understand, one, how Trisha is still relevant, two, making money, and three, still has any fans left. Brianna, some people will just hate watch her. Like, you know, people will hop on and like watch somebody's video. One, if people who are making content about her will have to hop on and watch her video, and sometimes watch that video multiple times to be able to like get all the content that they need, or like go back and watch it, or like go back and be like, oh, I forgot to like check out this. So some people just think that she's funny and believe that she's trolling, so they don't care what kind of content that she puts out. And then some people, you know, agree with what she says. So I'm gonna go back to the days when I was riding my bike around the big old tree. My grannies have been adult. I agree. Can we just go back to like when we were like, you know, outside playing, jumping on the trampoline, going to the swimming pool? I wish Trisha would sign off for a year or more. Drama Lane, you know that's never gonna happen. She has, I mean, she's got to be making, you know, easily at least I'd say $1 million, if not more, a year off of YouTube. Like, why would she turn that money down? I think she just needs help. I just think, God, she doesn't have any I think God, she doesn't have any self-control. I mean, she might not have any self-control, or she knows exactly what she's doing. Like, that's where I keep going back and forth. Like, is this all fake, or is this real? Is it half fake, half real? Is she completely controlling us, or is she completely trolling us, or like what's going on? She lost me after the transgender thing. Yeah, but that ended up making, you know, a lot of headlines and brought a lot of people towards her that have no idea who she is. So she actually probably gained more views and more subscribers after that. I know she probably lost some as well, but she gained some at the same time. You know, the signs that say girls, girls, girls. Trisha House is one that says views, 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 right? It's all about the views. Back. Well, welcome back, Smudge. I can dream. I know. Drumlin, you can definitely dream, but you're gonna have to be dreaming about that for a while because I don't see her taking a step back. I just don't. My mom was in the ICU for a month. I was told she wouldn't survive. She healed and is at home on permanent oxygen, and now this 8 hours away from me, and it all just happened so fast. Oh, well, hopefully everything stays good. She heals, all that stuff. Independent through our independent thought is essential. We all have it ourselves. Alliances don't mean much at the end of the day. I agree. I think she's 95% trolling. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Could be a cry for help, Trisha. Maybe going on YouTube to seek help. I don't know, because like when all this other stuff that happened, and she's like, I have no friends, and like all this other stuff, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that in either one of her channel videos or one of Shane Dawson's videos, it's like, I'm always here for you. Like, pick up the phone and call. So Shane's always there for her. So the fact that she says that she has like no friends, I'm like, okay, this to me seems more like a troll thing for attention. I don't know. I doubt that she has an issue with substance abuse that she's talked about in the past? No, I don't doubt that. I believe that's 100% real. But what she's doing as far as all this other stuff, I think is most likely for attention. But that's my opinion. Exactly. I think she knows what she's doing. I think she's a lot smarter than people think. She's not my cup of tea. Oh, yeah. I 100% think that Trisha is an extremely, extremely smart person. People just see the blonde hair and the big boobs and they think that she's stupid. And no, she's an extremely smart person for sure. She's one of those high risks right now, I think. I think it was bilateral pneumonia and she got home. Excuse me. Like less than a month ago. This shook me. Oh, well, hopefully everything goes okay. I doubt she wants help. She has Jeffrey and Shane. Honestly, I think she's addicted to attention 100%. I could definitely see that. And yeah, I mean, she's got Shane, she's got Jeffrey, she's got Ryland, she's got that whole like friend group. So she's not alone. Trisha's a professional troll. That's why Karma sent the couch destroyer. Oh my God, right? I couldn't even go to her first doctor's appointment. It was postponed because of the outbreak. And now I feel like it'll just be worse. No, you got to keep those positive thoughts. Don't think negative. She's smart. Yeah, I agree. She plays stupid well, doesn't she? Yeah, I think that she is able to put on that I'm a, stereotypical big boob blonde bimbo stereotype that people associate with her 100% and take it to the next level. And people completely buy it. And I think that she's like an insanely smart person, like 100%. Like she knows exactly what she's doing. Oh, thanks, Smudge. Yeah, if you guys are just stopping in, make sure you hit the like button. If you feel like sharing, absolutely go and do so. If you feel like subscribing, awesome. It could be more. I can get down with that. That would make her feel better. I can't get down to see her. That would make her feel better. Yeah, maybe like, could you like video chat or something? That might help. Oh, Night Tempest. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry that somebody decided to mute you inappropriately. You know who you are. I saw that. Sorry, I didn't mean for you to read that in the stream, but it was sent to the message freely. Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. Praying for you and your mom. Yes. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to refill my water real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, that's really close to my face. Sorry about that. No one needs to see me that up close and personal. Okay. We got the green energy one now. The green thunder, I think is what it is. Yeah. Positive thoughts. That's where you need to keep your mind. Don't be thinking anything negative. I see you, vegan. I know what you did. Watch out. You're going to get exposed right after Drama Lane. Brianna, I have not watched that. I really wanted to watch it before I got on today, but for some reason I decided to basically sleep until 5 p.m. today because apparently I don't know how to go to sleep like an adult. So I definitely am going to watch that. From what I saw from like the clip of the beginning of it, I was like, you know what, this one actually might be good. I watched all of Bad Baby's series when she did hers, so I feel like this one could be good too. So I want to see what it's definitely about, but I haven't been able to watch that yet. It's not that kind of typical effects. A temporal lobe, it causes more erratic behavior. He's very positive about it, so thankfully it is tough, but sometimes we have to stay strong for them. Yeah, I mean, stay strong for your loved ones because they will see you being strong and that'll help them. But if they see you breaking down, that can affect them into breaking down. So you always want to make sure you can be strong for them since they can't be strong for themselves sometimes. I haven't watched it either, but I hear it has drama. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I did see that post that apparently like Bretman's manager said that he wasn't allowed to do a collab with Nikita, but she cleared that up and saying that it was just like a conflict of scheduling, that the collab's still gonna happen. But I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. So we'll have to see what happens with all of that. Let's see here. Oh, and then on top of like all that drama with Trisha, did you guys see that she was like leaking people's emails and stuff on her Instagram story? And I'm just like, Trisha, what are you doing? Like, even if it was like fake emails and stuff, like I don't like that. There's still technically a person behind that, and I understand that. Yes, like that one, like I didn't read the other email, but I read the email that was from like Glitter Forever 17, and like that was not a very nice email. But I'm like, why are you putting out these emails anyways? So I don't understand. Hey Carla, hope you're having a great night too. Did you hear about Jeffree changing the title of the video where he gave Nathan the car and got it redone? Yeah, he said, pretending to surprise my ex-boyfriend with his dream car. I was like, ooh, that's a shady title right there. Yes, I did. She censored the support email and exposed others coming for her. Yeah, I'm like, and I'm just wondering, like, I know that Breland put out a statement that that email is not hers and that's a false email, but I'm like, what's also stopping Breland from making a new email address and emailing her? Because now this is bringing attention to Breland, and we all know that she loves attention because she's not getting views because she lost her house and all that stuff because of all the drama that she created. So is she trying to stir up more views to her channel or try to gain some more sympathy? So I don't know. It's hard when you physically can't. Oh yeah. What the F, that glitter had to clear that up. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know if really, like, do we know if it's really not Glitter Forever 17 though? Do we know if Breland didn't make a fake account? I mean, like I said, I always look way too much into this, even though she's like, this isn't me. But I'm like, the stuff that you've done in your past, like, I could see this as something for you to try to get attention. Dramalyn, I told you she has not identified as human garbage yet. You have to wait until she says, I'm Trisha and I identify as human garbage. Then you can call her that. But until then, you shouldn't be labeling people. Jeffrey isn't playing, is he? He's been shady towards Nathan. He's retweeting and complimenting James. Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, he took back that BMW i8 that was in Michigan. He took back, or he made all of them pink. So I'm like, I'm waiting for him to like take that $30-some thousand Supreme skateboard that he got Nate and paint that thing pink. And train wrecks, all of them train wrecks, right? I mean, whatever gets them the views, I guess. Music, Breland is Glitter Forever 17. She's a content creator on YouTube. I identify as human garbage, emotional. That's going to be the exact same title. I can guarantee it. I honestly think that Nate did love Jeffrey, but at one point he probably just fell in love and stayed for the lifestyle. But we'll never know the truth, honestly. Yeah. Brianna, like, I can definitely see that too, and we'll never know the truth. Even if Nate comes out and says, hey, this is what really happened between us, and if Jeffrey doesn't agree with what he says, Jeffrey can easily come out and say, no, this is what really happened between us, and then you'll have two conflicting stories, and then depending on who you like more and the evidence that you can get to support whatever each person is saying, you're never going to know the exact truth. Now, what I don't understand yet is I'm surprised that Nathan hasn't made his own OnlyFans yet. I mean, he clearly, people know who he is. He's already had his pictures leak in the past. So, I mean, if he wanted to start making some good money, he could easily make an OnlyFans and start making tons of money. I'm sure he'd easily get 1,000 subscribers in a day. I mean, even if he was charging, say, like Nick Ocado. Oh, no, I just said it. That's 2. If he was charging the same $30 that he was, I mean, you get 1,000 subscribers charging $30 a month. That's some pretty good money right there. And that's $30,000 in a day. Glitter Forever 17 did a ton of like DIY videos back in the day, and then they kind of like just started to do like a bunch of like randomness. So her channel kind of just like took a nosedive when she went from doing her DIY things and they weren't like doing well anymore, and she started to switch up her content, and then everything kind of just like went downhill from there. So I wonder if he's going to take back the house in Michigan he bought for Nate's parents to live in and for them to stay in when they visit. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for next. Like, it would not surprise me if he did, but I'm wondering if the reason why he hasn't yet is I wonder if he signed the deed over to Nate or to Nate's parents, and so he no longer has legal control over that. Because I feel like, why would you not take that house back if it was yours? But I mean, that's my opinion. I think Nate would make bank doing OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I 100% agree. He would definitely be making some good money. I know, Vegan, you're going to have to like put me in timeout and take my entire channel down if I don't stop it. Only so many life hacks, I guess. Yeah, and some of her DIYs got like super crazy and like over the top. It's like Candyman, if say his name 3 times. I know, Gail, I'm going to have to be really careful. Really careful, because one more time and we're all done. Primink has a video on Glitter Forever. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like Primink has one. I think The Right Opinion might have one too. I could be wrong on that, but I definitely know that Primink just did one like a week ago. So if you want to know more about what happened with Glitter Forever 17, go check out Primink's video. He just put one out like last week, I believe. Oh yeah, I mean, I could definitely say that Nate is very attractive. He would make a killing off of OnlyFans for sure. Or definitely could be renting it to them or something. He can't legally kick them out yet. True, Brianna. I mean, the thing is though, it's like I know every state has different laws depending on like what it is. I know like in one state that I lived in, you could live somewhere for 30 days and technically you can't be evicted because you have like squatters rights, like all this other stuff. Like, but then another place that I lived, it was like you had to be there for a minimum of 6 months. So it all depends like on state by state basis and all this other stuff. So I don't really know what the Michigan laws is for rental properties and stuff like that. So, but they could be paying him to live there. That's very true. I'm afraid of what will happen next with him. Oh, right. Vegan. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know who he's going to come for next. Well, I think Nathan will have his own YouTube channel. I don't know if he'll ever do YouTube because according to Jeffree, again, from what Jeffree has told us, that Nathan never really wanted to be in the public eye. So I don't know if he'd ever do a YouTube channel, but I mean, I could possibly see, I mean, if he wanted to make that money, I could see him doing an OnlyFans and making some decent money. I wonder if Nate signed a type of NDA and got a big parting gift of money. I mean, anything is possible. Like I know, like with the whole like Onion Boy thing, like we know that he tried to make Sarah sign an NDA, and let's be honest, they're nowhere nearly on the level that Jeffree is. But also, I'm gonna have to cut out early. I have to make dinner for the family. It's nearly 8 p.m. Oh well, thanks for stopping in, Dramalyn. Have a good night. When Jeffree and Nate got together, though, like Jeffree didn't really have anything. He was like just starting his company. So I don't know if he would like have even thought about possibly making him sign an NDA. But again, I could be wrong. I mean, no one knows for sure except for the two parties involved. But back then, without him like not having anything, I don't know, you know, if you'd have him sign an NDA. I can see Nate doing skateboard such outdoor channel if he did decide to do YouTube. Yeah, I could see that. If he wants clout and money, but not the attention, negative comments about his lifestyle choices. I mean, but people are always going to associate, if they know who Jeffree Star is and they see Nate, they're always going to associate him being with Jeffree in his past. And that's just how people are, unfortunately. Yeah, he must have, and he got some big party money. I mean, it is possible. I mean, we haven't ever, well, I don't follow Nate on Instagram, and I don't think that he has a Twitter, so I don't know if he's ever really said anything, but it is possible that the reason that he hasn't said anything because he's no longer legally allowed to could be a possibility. Or he is also just, you know, like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with this entire situation. What was in the past is in the past, and I'm going to move on with it and go from there. So, you know, who knows? If he tells us, it will be juicy. If he doesn't, I'll respect him more. Yeah, I think he's got respect. His parents seemed really honest, good folks. Yeah, I can see that. And the NDA can be crafted to apply retroactively. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He has a Twitter, and I follow him on IG. Oh, he never had Twitter before. Is this Twitter thing new? I just think it's insane that like he had his IG, and I know that the rumor is like Jeffree made him take it down because apparently, allegedly, the rumor is that Nate was cheating. But like he had just got like his Instagram verified and like all that stuff, and then now he has the new one that's no longer verified. So yes, his social media is all new. Is he back on Snapchat again too? Because I know he had Snapchat. I know that he had Instagram, but he didn't have Twitter. But I think it's funny that when you go back and listen to what Jeffree said, they said that, you know, Nate never wanted to be on social media. Nate never wanted to be in the public eye. But then he and Jeffree break up and he opens up a new Instagram. He gets Twitter when he never had Twitter before. And now he possibly could be back on Snapchat as we're investigating this very moment. I don't know. I find that a little weird, a little suspicious. But while we're on the subject of Jeffree, like, did you guys see the video that somebody edited to make it look like Jeffree was saying something that he really wasn't towards a group of people? I was like, why would it be? What do you mean, why would it be? Why would it be interesting? I need to catch up in the chat. I am caught up in the chat. Did I miss something? That video is horrible. The person who made it should really be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, that one. I can't find him on Snapchat. Okay. Maybe a social media arrangement aggravate Jeffree because he didn't like him online. That could be a possibility. Oh yeah, everyone ran with it. Just shows how fake news can spread fast. And the whole like thing, that person that created that video was one of the people that Jeffree was talking about in that video because they got exposed for trying to enter that giveaway and was like, oh my God, I love you so much. You're awesome, blah, blah, blah. But then was like talking crap about him. But then they go and make that video and edit it to make it look like he's saying something he didn't. Now, do I agree with what Jeffree has said in the past? No. But hold him accountable for things that he said in the past. Don't create false narrative and make up things that he hasn't done. That's my issue with that. But then people are coming out and supporting that video and saying like, oh, I can't believe that he would say that. That's so disgusting. It's like, no, he didn't say that. Did he say inappropriate things in the past? Yes. Hold him accountable for those things, but don't be attacking him for things that he didn't even do. Like, it was just so gross. And that person has people defending him. I'm like, this person literally made an entire fake thing and you guys are okay with that. But if anybody else would have done this, like if some kind of content creator would have done this, you would have been like, oh my God, that's disgusting. How could you do that? Can't find on Twitter either. Okay. Here for the Tea wanted people to DM the names of people who were involved in the video. Yeah, you know that it's like not good when Here for the Tea comes out and supports Jeffree and says that this is not good. Like, she does not like Jeffree at all. And she was like, okay, this isn't good. Like, you know that it's not a good situation when Here for the Tea steps in and says, this is not good. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? How did you find the, how did I find what? How did I find what? Can people be held accountable for things without making exactly hold them accountable for things that they have actually done? People keep bringing up things like they can't change. I'm not saying J-Star has changed, but I don't know. He hasn't done it since like, yeah, I don't know. Like, nobody knows unless you're in their actual personal life. The only thing you can go on is what you see on social media. So do we know if he's really changed from what he's said in the past? No. The only people who do are people in his personal life, because they are the people that get to be around him on a daily basis. But everybody else, we just get to see what is online and presented to us. People don't investigate things, they just run with rumors. Yeah, agree. You're so right. It's very gross. People are editing up drama like that. Yeah, like there's no reason to do that. Like make, go after like actual things, not things that are false. I heard about the video on Reddit. There was a delay. Okay. I'm good. I loved all your videos. Oh, well, thanks, Jennifer. One of the people involved. Sorry. I need to make my chat without pressing enter after every word. How did I find one of the people involved? Is that what you're... Oh, like they tweeted it out. Like they took the clip from Drama Investigator and then just cut off the part that they needed, and then like didn't include like what was before the beep, and then just put that tiny like 2 seconds together and just bam, like, and that was like, you just followed it back to like the original person that like tweeted it out. Some people should leave the past in the past. Yeah, like I agree. Like if you need to bring up the past to like prove a point, such as like showing a pattern of history, pattern of history, whatever. That like, okay, look, they did this in 2009, then they did it again in 2012, they did it again in 2017, and now in 2020, they keep saying the same inappropriate things. Then yes, I can see bringing up the past as in to establish a pattern. But if there hasn't been anything like publicly for like 6, 8, 10 years, you have 2 choices to believe. You believe either that person has changed and they're no longer that way, or you believe that they just heavily censor themselves online and, who knows what's going on behind the scenes in real life. Like those are the 2 things that you get to believe. Comma saves lives. I know, but who uses commas and punctuation? Does Jeffree have things he should be sorry for? Yes, of course. But making crap up about him only make it harder to believe the next time he does something to be held accountable for. Yeah, I completely agree. If you spread a false narrative about somebody and be like, oh, well, look what they did, and it comes out that you can prove that false narrative was wrong, then it's just going to make people not believe anything else that comes out that is incorrect. I was about to say, if there's a pattern, yes, bring it up. If they're grown, leave the past where it belongs. Yeah, exactly. Unless you need to establish a pattern, there's no reason to bring it up. That's how I see it. I think there's something going around called this lipstick Nazi line recently. Yes, and that has been proven to be false. That was not Jeffree. That was a Jeffree Star impersonator that was like doing all that stuff. Like it's already been debunked. That's why like nobody has been talking about it. So that's why I haven't seen any videos made on it. I'm sure like somebody has, but from all the research that I have seen and done, that it was not actually Jeffree. It was somebody who was just impersonating him. Thomas Halbert is a Dollar Tree version of Jamie. That's very random. I know it wasn't Jeffree in the picture. I'm just trying to say, I'm just saying that they said the line was real, so it wasn't. As far as what I have been able to find, the line was not real. No. He's so talented but messy AF. Yeah. I mean, but is there anybody really online at this point that's not messy, I guess? I saw it posted by somebody, and then Drama Cube posted it again. Yeah, everything that I have been able to find on it has just shown that it was not true. I mean, if more information comes to light and it turns around that it was all just like a giant cover up and it was true, I mean, eventually that's going to come out. But as of this point in time, from what I have been able to find, I do not see it as being something that was true. Yeah. Well, thanks, vegan. I try not to be messy. I just try to, I mean, I can totally see that, but sometimes you don't have to get on the internet and just fight with people. Maybe someday people will see that. True, but Thomas doesn't learn from his mistakes is the biggest problem. Yeah, Brianna, I can definitely agree with you there. I don't see that Thomas really learns a lot from his mistakes. He keeps making the same mistakes over and over again. The one thing that I don't understand is like he literally he moved from LA to go to Texas to where it was cheaper. And then he wanted to go to school. And I believe he's doing online classes. I could be wrong, but let me know. I believe he enrolled in online classes because then he wanted to finish his education. Then he said he was going to make content videos. And then he made a few, but it's then he's threatening to take them down because he's not getting enough views. And then I'm okay, well, maybe you would get views again if you'd actually publish content on a regular basis, even if it's just one video a week. I'm not saying do 2 or 3 videos a week. I'm saying do 1 video a week, and then you'll be able to reestablish your viewership and all that stuff. But most of the people who were following you before, when you were getting, 100, 200, 300,000 views on a video, were following you because you were putting out consistent content. And the fact that you're no longer putting out consistent content is the reason why nobody is watching. And then he's okay, now we're moving back to LA. And I'm just okay, so you left LA because it was toxic. Now you need to move back to LA because that's where you need to be to do collabs for your job to be able to have a successful channel. But then you have channels like Raw Beauty Christie, who are, I believe, if I'm correct, in Washington State. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where she is. And she's not ever really doing collabs with anybody that I can see. She's just staying in her own lane. And she's on track to hit 1 million subscribers this year because she's consistently putting out content. She's not in the drama. She is just doing her own thing. So don't say this is why I have to do this stuff. I have to move back to LA to be able to get into collabs. You don't have to. If you just consistently put out content and interact with your fans and don't be messy, then maybe you would be able to get the viewership that you used to get. I mean, it's a hard concept to understand, I guess. But, I mean, let's work on trying to figure out how to use that calculator first. Then maybe we'll get somewhere. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Sorry, that's my little rant on Thomas. He's so young and he has a lot of growing up and maturing to do. And it's not an excuse for talking up for him anyways. But you have to have a type of accountability when it comes to content. Yeah. It's when people who get greedy with their views don't deserve a platform. Just do it because you love, not because the money, views, and clout. Exactly. I understand, yes, you have bills that you need to pay, but if your channel is no longer being able to pay your bills, then at that point, you need to figure out something else to do. Can you still continue to make content? Absolutely. And then maybe, your channel will turn back around and you'll be able to get the views again. But if you have to cut back your content a little bit to go get a full-time job somewhere that's not on the internet to be able to pay your bills, then do that. But you also need to make sure that you're still trying to put out content. Otherwise, your channel is just going to continuously go downhill. I don't know. Do I need to be a counselor for like all of these channels that can't understand why their channels are dying. Like, I mean, it's a pretty easy concept. People who are too invested in their own lives are the ones who try to make fun of people's opinions, and they need to get lives. Yeah, I can see that. Raw Beauty Christie is my favorite YouTuber because she's talented and real. Yeah, like I'll sit down and I'll watch like a 45-minute Raw Beauty Christie video and not even realize that it's literally been 45 minutes. Like that's longer than most TV shows, let's be honest. And like you sit there and like before you know it, that 45 minutes has passed. And why? Because she keeps you entertained and she like just gives you like everything real. Like she's not holding anything back. She'll censor herself, you know, if she needs to for some things. But I mean, if she does something, she'll like, you know, be like, oh, well, that sucked. But I mean, she's one of those like YouTube beauty persons that like isn't like 100% professional on their channel all the time, but she's also not like making everything sexual as far as joke wise. And so like I think that's like why people like her, because she just gives you her real honest opinion, and people don't see that she's being fake at all because, you know, she's just giving it to you how she sees it. You're not my real dad. Oh, vegan. Yeah, I don't understand why so many beauty gurus are messy. I don't know either. From your lips to the universe's ears, some people are ignorant, and hopefully they can learn to stop putting others down to make themselves feel better. Hopefully they can swallow that. Well, hopefully. I mean, some people will always take the route of attacking other people to make themselves feel better. Some people will take the route of always trying to uplift other people to make themselves feel better. And some people will just do them. Like, I mean, who really knows like what's, you know, what anybody's true intentions are except for the person that's doing it. So, you know, it is what it is. It's the internet. People take the internet way too seriously. People get into fights for absolutely no reason. People are fighting people that they don't even know or have nothing to do with for absolutely no reason, just because it's the internet. Like, unfortunately, that's just the world that we live in these days, and there's really nothing that we can do about it. Because I remember, like, back in the day, like, there really wasn't that much to do on the internet when I was growing up. Like, and you'd be lucky if your parents would let you get on the internet because you took up the phone line. Like, you didn't just get to pop on the internet anytime that you wanted, wherever you wanted. You had to sit down at the computer, dial in. There was no Twitter. Like, I don't think that these people who are getting into all these like messy fights understand, like, this is not what it was like, you know, 15 years ago. You know, like if you wanted to like argue with somebody, you had to log in through your phone line, log on, dial up, go to a chat forum, and like start fighting with people. Like, until AOL came along, there wasn't even like an easy way of like email battling people. Just like Bailey Serene. Wait, I don't know who that person is, so I don't know how to say the last name. And Nady Poplux, I love them. I'm actually has Patreon. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, like people, you know, just you give their honest opinion, and they stay in their own lane. They keep you entertained and laughing, and that's what I'm here for. And the positivity and the positivity. Ooh, yeah, true. I didn't have it. Like, kids these days don't know what what it was like before the internet at this point. It's funny. Bailey's funny and does her own thing. In LA, not problematic. It can be done. Oh, well, that's good. I didn't know that you could be in LA and not be problematic. Right? Like waiting for that internet to connect. Then it's like, oh, you've been disconnected because somebody picked up the phone. Robert and James Welsh. Yeah, I can see them too. I'm getting exhausted with all the back and forth with all the bigger DC and smaller ones, and the smaller ones against smaller ones. Yeah, Jennifer, that whole situation is just too much. Like, it's just a mess. I'm so old. We didn't have internet and computers we were like the dot system. Yeah, like I think that we got our first computer when I was like 14, 13. So, and like it was a 9600 BPS modem when we started, which is not very fast. Yes, I never had dial-up internet. We were too poor for that. We didn't even have cable. I wasn't allowed, or cable wasn't allowed in my home. My mom was religious, and I'm 42. Oh, Adele, you made it back just as we're going to end up leaving because we're at that 2-hour mark. But thanks for coming back. Vegan, you ain't too old. Stop. Yeah, you ain't too old. All right, everybody. We have hit our 2-hour mark, so I just want to say thank you for everyone that came in. If you are new and you like our little Tea Talk Tuesdays, I do this every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. So if you want to come back and don't forget, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and set your notifications to all so you'll be notified of when I go live again, and then also when I do upload my next video. So thanks everybody for coming in and having a little chat with us today, and I will see everybody in my next video. Everybody stay safe out there and healthy. Call your loved ones, check in on them, make sure everybody in your family's okay. Send in my thoughts and love out to everybody, and I will see all of you guys in my next video or in my next live next week. Bye.